Do you think the Knicks over or underachieved this year?
Well, I think they overachieved. I think that when you get to within 2 games of an NBA Finals, they overachieved because even though we walked into this season before a game was played, anticipating that they had one of the best starting fives, and as a result, they would be in the conference finals. As the season went on, pretty early in the season, when we saw Cleveland start off with 15-0. We saw Boston and Cleveland on a collision course. And then over the course of the regular season, we saw the New York Knicks against Cleveland, against Boston, and against Oklahoma City literally go 0-10, winless in 10 encounters against the three top teams in the NBA. And so as the postseason approached and we recognized the fact that Cleveland was going to be a clear #1 seed and Boston would be a #2 seed, it was a foregone conclusion in all of our eyes that the New York Knicks were going home in the second round again, just like they did last year. Matter of fact, it was going to be worse because they wouldn't take the Boston Celtics past 5 games. And then the series started, and we saw the Knicks steal not just game one, but game two in Boston. We said, wait a damn minute. They actually can win this series. And they ended up winning. So based on that premise that the reigning defending NBA champions with a #2 seed in the NBA, and #2 seed in the Eastern Conference, I'm sorry, and they had home court advantage, and the New York Knicks knocked them off. I think some of the luster was taken off of it because we saw Jason Tatum go down in game 4. Boston win game 5 without him and then come back and get obliterated by the Knicks in game 6. But what we're forgetting is that same game that Jason Tatum went down, it was a little under 3 minutes left, if I remember correctly, and the New York Knicks were en route to going up 3-1 on a Boston Celtics team. Although Porzingis was compromised, they were still loaded enough with their two $300 million superstars to believe that the New York Knicks were pulling off something special by beating them. And so because of that reality, I would look at the New York Knicks and say we didn't expect them to be in the conference finals because we didn't expect them to get past Boston, but they did that. The problem is that they ended up losing to the same team this year that they lost to last year. And this year they were supposed to be better, and they weren't.